and welcome back to Bella La Moda. It's now the end of July, which means only one thing: it's time for my favourites. I have been experimenting with a lot of products this month, so I have quite a few new favourites to share with you, and hopefully you'll love them as much as I do. So we'll start off with some nail polish. These are the Colour Show Bleached Neon Polishes. So I'll just hold those up there for you. There's kind of like a peachy kind of tone, although it looks more orange in the camera. There's like a muted pink neon colour, and then more of a, I guess it's kind of a mix between the two, the peach and the pink. I really like these. I think they'll look really cool with tans. They stand out and they look quite nice for summer. They're quite bright, but they're not in your face bright because they're muted down. They are long lasting. I love how quickly that these dry. You literally pop them on and they take a couple of minutes to dry. If you spray it on some quick drying spray, even quicker, even better. So yeah, I really love these. They were a great purchase and they're a bargain for $2.99 each. I picked these up when they were on special offer. I think I got 3 for 2 probably, so I basically got one of these free. But yeah, they're ideal to add to your collection if you're wanting some new colours for your nail polish. As you may have seen from my Instagram, I made a rather large purchase, I think the end of June, beginning of July, for Makeup Revolution. I have been sharing with you some of the palettes and products that I bought, and I just wanted to share with you a couple of the ones that I have really been loving this month. The first one is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush Palette. This is just a really nice collection of blushes. So there's a mixture of some kind of pink tones in there, there's a couple of orangey ones, and then some more kind of darker ones. I guess a couple of these you could even use for contouring. These two down here could be used for contouring. These two here, I haven't used this one very much. I'd say these two are highlighters. This is the one I use more often than not. I had never used a powdered highlighter until I tried this one, and this has totally converted me. I love this just to kind of highlight up on my cheeks and down my nose. This one is a little bit too dark to be a highlighter, but then it's a little bit too shimmery to wear as a blush. So I don't know if I'll get much use out of this one, but I've been loving the other shades, and I've literally been mixing it up and using a different one every couple of days. These last all day. They are the longest lasting blushes that I have tried. So I would really recommend these if you've got a long day ahead. This was between £6 to £8, so it's completely affordable. You get 8 colours in there, which I think is really good. Yeah, 2 are highlighters, but there's 6 blushes in there. And I've been using these literally all month, and it doesn't even look like I've made a dent in them. They blend out really nicely. I just think this is a really nice collection, and it's great to take away on holiday with you, as it gives you more options than just the one coloured blush, and you have several there to use. The next palette is again another one from Makeup Revolution, and this is their Salvation Run Boy Run. These are limited edition, so if you are thinking of purchasing these, I would purchase them quick. I did get this one, and I think What You Waiting For? I do like that one. It's just I've been using these colours more often this month. Inside the palette you get 6 mattes along the top there, and the rest are all shimmers. They're not glittery eyeshadows, they are shimmers. I have really been liking using this palette because there's some colours in here that I wouldn't normally use. There's a couple of coppery, bronzy coloured tones that I have really been loving using. It's been making me get outside of my makeup rut where I normally just wear neutrals. There are still some nice neutrals in here. There's a couple that I use just to kind of as a base, and then I go and layer up with a couple of these other darker ones and then just blend it all out. But the colours in here are beautiful. I can't say I've got much use out of the mattes yet, as I'm not really a matte person. I prefer shimmers, but this is a beautiful palette. There's colours in here to suit everyone. They're super blendable. The one thing I would say is that they don't last overly long. I would recommend wearing these with a primer, and that would just make them last that little bit longer. But otherwise, it's a really nice palette, lots of lovely colours in there, and again, really affordable. The next one is a bit of a different one for me, and this is a body mist. I don't normally use body mists. This one is from The Body Shop, and it's their coconut body mist. I love the Coconut Body Shop products. They just smell so exotic, and really, I find them relaxing and calming. This is just kind of a mist. I just kind of spritz this all around me, and it smells really fresh. It's nice just to freshen yourself up during the day. I normally carry this around in my handbag with me, and oh, I think I'm choking on perfume now. It's just really nice to spritz on throughout the day, just to freshen you up, especially as it's been quite muggy and humid here recently, which will lead me on nicely to my next favourite. But it's been nice to use when I've been out and about, or when I've been going from work to an event or something, just to spritz up and make me smell a bit fresher. My next favourite is a facial mist. I have never really experimented with facial mists before. This one was a new one for me. I just wanted something to kind of freshen up my face, but that wasn't going to aggravate me at the same time, as I can be quite sensitive, as I'm sure you all know. So this is the Anatomicals Spray Misty for Me Facial Spritz. So it comes in this rather bright bottle, and I haven't used any of the Anatomical products before, so this was a new one for me. This you kind of just spritz onto your face. You can do it with makeup or without makeup, which is what I really like, is that it doesn't kind of move your makeup if you spray it on. It is at the same time as being like a cooling mist, which it does do. It really does cool you down and kind of gets rid of you feeling hot and bothered, as it has been humid recently. It smells really calming and relaxing as well. It is rose, lavender, aloe and witch hazel in here, so it leaves your skin feeling refreshed and kind of gives it a bit more brightness to it without moving and ruining your makeup. Yeah, this has been handy just to carry around in my bag and kind of spritz onto my face as and when I need it. So for those of you that read my blog, you will remember all those months ago in one of my LUSH lists, I said that I really wanted the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I didn't end up getting it because the colour that I found out that I was is one of the most popular colours there are in terms of NARS creamy concealers. I am the shade Vanilla. I have searched high and low for this creamy concealer, literally. And then when I went to a NARS meetup earlier on in the month with Space NK, I finally found it. They had 3 in stock and I grabbed one of those 3. So I finally got my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer and I'm super happy about it. And it is such a well worth it purchase. I have loved this. This concealer has changed my life. No more cakiness. It hides all the blemishes and patches that I don't want people to see. Coverage on this is incredible. The colour matches me perfect. It blends out really nicely as well. And it's just generally a lovely product. It is around £22. That's the most I've ever spent on a concealer, but I'm glad I did because it has been well worth it. It has an applicator like that, and I kind of just dab it on under my eyes, around my nose, and then anywhere that I've got a spot just to cover it up so no one else can see it. But this is amazing. I've loved using this month, and I literally haven't stopped using it. I don't think I've used up very much though, considering I've been using it every day or sometimes once or twice a day. So yeah, if you are having problems with your concealer caking and not lasting, you need to try this. I just hope you're not the same shade as me because you're going to struggle finding it. Next up is a lipstick, and this is the Illamasqua, and these are their new Glamore lipsticks, and this is the shade Cherub. So as you will have seen, I got this in a I'm a Beauty edit box with Latest in Beauty, I think that's what it is. I've not tried Illamasqua before. I have heard lots about it and was intrigued to try Illamasqua out. So when this lipstick was in the box, I was quite pleased. Then I saw the colour, and it's this colour. It's kind of like a gingery, reddy, orange tone. And I thought, I am never going to use that. It's a horrible colour. It won't suit me. I did try it out just to see what it would be like, and I fell in love, as you would expect, hence why it's in this video. It is a beautiful colour on. Don't let the colour on the actual lipstick deceive you. It comes out much nicer and it does look really nice on. I love these lipsticks. It's so moisturising and it has a kind of shimmer to it. It still appears matte on your lips, but there's a slight shimmer that catches the light that just makes it look really pretty and beautiful on. I found this super moisturising on my lips and it hasn't dried them out at all. So this is perfect for anyone that suffers from dry lips and doesn't like using lipsticks because they think they're going to dry them out. This is lovely. It also has a weird smell to it, but it's a sweet smell and it smells really nice, not like normal lipsticks. Just an added side note there, me being a little bit weird, but yeah, I like the smell of this lipstick. But generally, this is a really nice lipstick, and undoubtedly I will be purchasing some more from the Illamasqua range. I have just noticed that this is literally my only kind of skincare item that's made it to the favourites this month. That's probably because I've been using an awful lot of new makeup, which has then made it into the favourites. I haven't really been using an awful lot of skincare that's new. So yeah, this is the LUSH Let the Good Times Roll. And I got this because it's kind of a gentle cleanser, and I wanted something to really kind of scrub into my face and get down deep into my pores. I just felt like my face needed a really good clean. This has actual popped corn in it. So there's actual popcorn in there. There's polenta, maize, flour and cinnamon. And it's kind of, I'll show you inside. You can see the bits of popcorn in there. And it's kind of like, I don't know, I guess it's like Play-Doh almost. And you literally just, it does smell really nice. You literally just pop a piece of this into your hand, mix it with a bit of water so it creates kind of like a paste, pop it on and kind of really just rub it into your skin and then rinse it off with hot water. This leaves my skin really, really soft. Not entirely sure what the purpose of the popcorn in there is because you can't really use that on your face, but I've really been liking this. It's made my skin feel super clean and it's left it really nice and soft. And it's natural, so there's no bad stuff in here that's going to kind of aggravate your skin and cause allergic reactions, unless of course you're allergic to anything that's on the label. But you wouldn't be buying it then, would you? But generally, I've just been loving this. It smells so nice and it's left my face feeling really nice and soft. This one is again another product from the Glamour Beauty Edit box. I wanted to mention this just because it's kind of one of those products that's really wowed me this month. This is the Magnifibres Brush On False Lashes. So it comes in a tube like this, and then inside you've got the actual mascara kind of thing in there. So it's like that. I thought this was going to be so weird. If you see this, it's literally just like a brush with loads of weird hairs on it. And I thought, I am never going to use that. That's horrible. Why would I want to brush hairs on my eyes? Then I read the packaging and kind of read into it a little bit more. And you pop this on after your first coat of mascara. Yes, it does leave you with lots of hairs and it looks a little weird to begin with. Pop on another coat of your mascara and it covers it all up. But it literally doubles the length and volume of your lashes and looks incredible. It does look like you're wearing a pair of false lashes without the hassle of having to apply the glue and apply them so that they sit correctly and what have you. I've been loving using this purely because I don't get on with false lashes at all. I cannot put them on. I find that it feels like something's sitting on my eye, so I tend to avoid them altogether. So having this kind of false lash in a tube is a miracle for me because it means I can get false lashes without the hassle. I haven't been using this every single day as it's a little bit too dramatic for an everyday work look. When I've been going out in the evenings or meeting up with friends or going out with Tom, I've been using this just to create a little bit of extra volume and length. On to my last favourite of the month, and this will come as no surprise to those of you that read my blog. It's the NARS Dual Intensity Eyeshadow in the shade Phoebe. So this is it here. Again, this was another purchase from the NARS meetup at Space NK. These are new out. I think they should be available in Space NK now and other NARS counters at the beginning of August. But we kind of got a sneak preview and purchase of these at the Space NK event. I had my makeup applied by one of the NARS makeup artists there, and I had this and one of the lighter kind of paler shades put on. The Dual Intensity collection, they are an incredible range of eyeshadows. They look beautiful. They're all metallic, and as you can see there, it really catches the light really pretty. I have been wearing this during the day occasionally, but it's been more of a kind of a weekend evening kind of thing if I've been going out that I've been popping this on. I've literally just been using this colour because when you put it on, it kind of does this effect where it looks like you're wearing several different eyeshadows when in fact you're just wearing one, which I think is genius. And you can create two different looks with this. You can either have it as it is out of the pan, or you can wet your brush or pop a little bit onto your hand, wet that and then pop it on. It just gives a kind of creamier look. These are super long lasting, really nice and blendable, and I am guaranteed to be going back and buying more in August because I want some more of these because they are incredible and I love, love, love them. So there you have my July favourites. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss my next video, which is coming to you on Tuesday. I will see you then. Bye.